All right. So now that we've talked about what the authentic voice actually is, what it is we're looking for, in this video, we'll start getting the voice moving. Everything we'll do later, whether it's emotional release or creative expression, only works if the voice is warmed up and if your body feels safe and grounded. We're going to start doing that in the simplest way possible that I know, which is by humming. Why humming? Well, first of all, humming is super easy. Even my dog can do it. When I'm scratching his ears, he makes the sound. Humming is simply activating the vocal cords while keeping the mouth closed. So whether you're singing, talking, barking, growling, as long as your mouth is closed, the sound that you're making is essentially humming. But beyond being easy, humming is also really powerful. Why is it powerful? Because it lets you feel your voice, not just hear it. Vibration really travels through your face, your skull, your chest. You can kind of feel it in your whole body. When you really pay attention, you become sensitive to it. And it's a really great way to come home to your body and be centered, which is really important because, of course, we can't find and express our authenticity, authentic voice if we're not in our body first. Otherwise, it's just performance. Okay, let's start. Find a comfortable posture. You can be sitting, you can be standing, whatever you prefer. Just make sure you're not stiff or rigid. Might want to shake things out a little bit. Shoulders, arms, hands. Maybe find some organic movement, some neck rolls. If you notice a lot of tension in your body, or you just feel like moving a bit more, of course, feel free to pause the video and do a little dance or whatever it is you need. I'll be more or less still during the practice just because I'm teaching and it's easier for me, but always feel free to move as you wish throughout the practice. Personally, I really like placing one hand over my collarbone like this and the other one on my belly. You can try that if you like. And the reason for that is to feel more attuned to my breath, noticing the gentle ebb and flow of the breath on the inhale and the exhale. And as you're humming, you'll feel the vibration if you have your hands here on your upper chest. So we're going to start with a simple hum. Take a breath in, allow your belly to expand, puff out. And hum at a pitch that feels neutral. So that will be somewhere in your speaking voice range. If my pitch feels too high or low and it's distracting, you can just pause the video, find your own tone. And as you hum, see if you can keep the tone steady, and you'll probably notice that your belly will slowly start to pull in towards your spine as the air runs out, and that's your abs helping to power your breath, keeping your sound stable and open. So if you haven't already started to hum, you can start now, breathing in. Okay, let's try something a little different. So now we're going to alternate humming with a short nasal exhale. So it's like this. So what happens when you do this is that you makes you run out of air faster, which means you need to activate your abs sooner. So let's do that together. So we're breathing in. So you'll notice that it gets hard towards the end. Like when the more you run out of air, the more you need to squeeze your abs to keep the airflow even. So this is a good drill to bring awareness to the role of your abdominals to create sound safely. If your abs are not engaged, the power will come from your throat, and this leads to strain in tension. If you're using your throat too much, it's kind of like trying to drive with your foot on the gas and another foot on the brake. So we really want to have this open channel, and we do that by consciously allow our abdominals to engage as we are sounding, whether it's humming or singing or speaking. All right, so now that we've warmed up the voice a little bit, let's now move into something that I like to call chew humming, which is exactly what it sounds like. You are pretending to chew while humming. So it's like this. Why? Because it helps you break free from creating pretty or at least socially acceptable sound. It gets you out of the performance mode and invites you to move your voice around to explore. So start now, go ahead, start humming, and then add small chewing motions like you're humming while chewing on gum. Keep going and gradually exaggerate the motion. Imagine chewing on a big club sandwich, big, juicy club sandwich. Go full cavewoman, caveman. Feel how the hum and the vibration shifts around as your mouth changes shape as you're chewing. Notice where the vibration moves. You'll notice it traveling to different parts of your face or even your head, maybe even your chest. Keep going. Let it be playful, let it be fun. Chew, hum, and explore. Now we're going to take it a step further and become a little bit more intentional with where we're sending the sound. So before with chew humming, we kind of accidentally felt sound, a vibration moving around as you're making that chewing motion. And with this next type of humming, I like to call 380 humming, we're actually consciously choosing where to send the sound. So imagine instead of the voice going simply out of your mouth outwards, imagine it traveling through your whole body, through your shoulders, the back of your neck, your belly, crown of your head, space behind your eyes, even. Might sound a little crazy, but I'm sure that once you try and you're intentional about it, you will notice that. And it might be very subtle, and that's fine, but the intention is a strong tool. So go ahead and I'll guide you through it. So take an inhalation. Start with a regular hum. Don't forget, engage in the abs, like I explained earlier. And now as you hum, pick a direction. For example, downward into the chest or into the nose or into the back of your head, any direction. And imagine the sound filling that space. Feel free to adjust the shape of your oral cavity, position of your tongue, your jaw to help with that. And again, just having the intention of sending sound to a specific direction is enough, even if you actually don't physically feel the vibration moving around, because it is quite a subtle thing at first. So focus on the intention, and visualization also helps. Visualize sending the sound in these different directions. Keep going for a little longer. I'm just going to stay silent. Let's give you a little bit more time and space for this without distractions. Okay, if you haven't already changed direction, change direction and notice how that feels different. So in this part, you just explore two powerful tools: chew humming to release control and play with natural sound, and then 380 humming to intentionally send sound through the body in different directions. I'm going to build on this in the next video by opening the hum into an open sound, shifting from humming to an open vowel. See you there.